Alright guys, welcome back to another edition of the Timmy Show. And today, this is the commander deck that I bought, Ruthless Regiment, which is human based on the Ikoria Commander set. And for what we are doing with this is I'm going to just show you, there's going to be two videos I'm going to show guys, and the reason I'm going to do it that way is I'm going to show you in this video what these look like, and then how I'm going, the next video I'll do tomorrow will show you the cards I take out of this to use in conjunction with what I want to build. So I'm going to build General Kudrow of Draneth, and I guess this is his daughter or something, but we're going to build it out of this card, and so we're going to take some things out of here and use into that, and we'll go from there. But we'll go ahead and crack this open. And of course you get the oversized promo card, which I never use. I'll open that up, and then you get the little details on the deck and how to add to it and how to use it. I reckon you get a life counter. That's pretty cool. I like that. And cut out, and then you get the commander. So, and then after this, I'm gonna do another video tonight, a little bonus, but we're gonna open one of the collector boosters, and we'll go from there, and we'll do that in just a little bit. But right now we're just gonna go through this, and that's Kudrow. When Kudrow enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Each time you've cast your commander, other humans get 2+0, and that's pretty good. And play gets 1+1 for each experience counter you have on it. Deals 1 damage to target creature you don't control. When that creature dies this turn, you get an experience counter. So this is one of the ones that I'm interested in using in there, even though it's got a partner. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, create a white human soldier. And that's what I'm wanting to play in General Kudrow. However it's pronounced, even though we will not be using the partner, which is this card right here. For the simple fact this makes humans, and that's really good. So that's one of the cards we're looking at adding. Then you get the human soldier tokens. You get Bog, Boris Garrison. We're looking at using Command Tower and Midri Landscape. Not Nomad. Orzhov. We could use Path of Ancestry. Not Radgos. Temple of the False God. Unclaimed territory we'll use. Not Bloodfell. Maybe Evolving Wilds. Barrens. None of these. Plains, maybe. Okay, call the copper coats. Choose any number of target opponents. Create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token equal to the number of creatures those opponents control. And strive. This spell costs 1 in white more to cast each target beyond the first. So you can use it on several opponents, which is decent for what we're going to try to build. Flawless maneuver. If you control your commander, you may cast your commander without the mana cost creatures you control. That's actually really good. So we're probably gonna use that. Verdant Rangers we're definitely gonna use. First strike, you may look at the top of your library at any time. As long as the opponent controls more lands than you may play. We're going to definitely use that in our deck. Specialist, I'm pretty sure we're going to use. Choose a creature type. Whenever a creature of the chosen type dies, you may draw a card, which is really good for us. Titan Warrior, you also get Fireflux Squad, Frontier Warmonger, Molten Echoes. We won't be using any of those tomorrow. Sanctuary Blade, Bounty Agent, Citywide Bust, Cleansing Nova, Dearly Departed. Most of these are all reprints we've seen numerous times. Increasing Devotion, Knight of the White Orchid, Magnus of the Disc, which we'll probably add into ours. This is the first time I've seen that card, even though it's an old reprint. Ordric, Raiders of Gavany is definitely one you're going to use. Thali's Lieutenant, yes. Thraben Doomsayer, yes. Unexpected Absence, maybe. Put those aside. Discipline of Bolus. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of creatures you may gain. That's more than likely one we're going to use. Painful Truth. In this deck, probably not with 2 colors. Necromancer, we're definitely going to use that for humans. Who Smiles at Death. Captivating Crew. The Bloodlow. Magnus of the Will. Outpost. Shared Animosity. Titan of Eternal Fire. And I have her in my Boros Commander as my commander right now. But this particular deck we're building this weekend, we're not doing that. Crackling Doom. No. Nahiri, as much as I would love to have her, will not go in a white-black deck. So neither will Forge. I hate to put Nahiri over there like that, but we'll more than likely use Exotic Orchard, Shadowblood Ridge, Smoldering Marsh, Spine Rock Knoll. None of those we'll be using, but they're in this commander deck. So I'll probably use that one and do a different build, and I'll show that later, because it does have some really good cards in it. We can't use either one of those. Windbrisk Heights we can use, and of course we could always use the swamps, but mana rock that I haven't seen. I guess it's a newer one. Add 1 mana of any color. Each player you control with a permanent name, borderline ornament, draws a card. Okay. That might be okay. And Arcane Signet, which came out in the Brawl decks. And of course we'll be using that. Boros Signet we cannot use. Commander Sphere we can, so we'll probably add that in. Herald Blade, it's okay. I don't know if we'll use it or not. Orzhov Signet, maybe. Not Rakdos Signet, probably not. Skull Clamp is probably a yes. Soul Ring, of course. Sanctuary Lockdown, this is one of the newer cards. I had it, I didn't know it came in this, but we'll be using that. Bastion Bastion of Remembrance, or however you pronounce it, yes. Dire Tactics we'll be using. We actually have a foil of that one, which is really nice. General Enforcer, so any legendary permanent gains the indestructible ability from it. Also, it has another good key ability on it. You can exile any card from any graveyard and put in a white, if it's a creature card, a 1/1 white human soldier. So when with General on the board and this comes in, of course it does it automatically one, but then you can also the same turn do this trigger ability and it does it a second time. So that's really, really good. Marshall. Enchanted creature gets 1/1 and is goaded. When an enchanted creature attacks each other creature you're attacking opponents with a 1/1 this turn. Okay, maybe. I'm not, these enchantment orders I'm not really big on. Not saying they're not good, but shiny. Nope, we're not using that. Banisher Priest. Maybe. Cavalry Pegasus. Maybe. Devotion Chaplain. Most of these cards I'd probably say no to. Ambition's Cost. Draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. May be a really good one for us to use. Cutthroat is always really good in the sack events and stuff like that. So we'll probably use it. Defector and Justice. No, we're not using neither one of those. So one of the ones I really wanted to get was this for humans. So we're going to use her or him. I guess it's a him. No, it's a her. Either way, we're going to use that. And one of the combos I like, reshape that, but general and this card is really good. I don't know if it will get banned in Commander. Maybe. I don't think so because it's a creature and it could be killed, but it stops your opponents from casting their commanders, which is very, very good. So, all right, guys, that was Ruthless Regiment, what you've seen of it. I will not be building it in that model. So we're going to be using these and making it in that model. I just wanted to kind of show you what's in that deck. It's one of the cheaper Commanders sets to get, but you can mold it any way you want to. And in the particular mold I want to make it is General Kudrow. And that's what I want to do. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end this here and I'll post it. And then in a minute, I'll go ahead and do a collector's booster and post that so you guys can see that. But, alrighty, guys, we'll catch y'all later.